Hello everybody and welcome back to Blade and Sorcery, because today I did something very cool. On a stint of watching a lot of Lord of the Rings media, like I rewatched all the Hobbit films, I rewatched Lord of the Rings, I watched through the latest season of Rings of Power. No matter what you think about that show, Lord of the Rings in general, it's a cool damn universe, and Blade and Sorcery can be used to essentially recreate that universe through the use of mods. So for example, I have a lot of armor you can choose. I am wearing some commando armor from Star Wars, but we gloss over that. We essentially have a load of Lord of the Rings weapons, including Morgul blades, Aragorn, Strider's sword. How amazing is that? And a whole load more. But probably the most exciting bit about this whole mod overhaul is that over here we got a couple of new maps. We got Moria and Helm's Deep, which is awesome. We also have a volcano that could double as something like Mount Doom, but for now we're going to be taking a look at Helm's Deep and Moria since they are the coolest, and having a look at the waves that we've got in the game now. And you're also going to forgive my mouse being on the screen for the opening of that. It's fine, but look at this. We are in Helm's Deep, straight from the two towers. Unfortunately, if we come over here, there is no part of the wall that we can run up with a bomb and blow up, but we do have the main tower, we've got the keep, and the main courtyard right here, which is fantastic. But if we go over here, we have our, essentially, book where we can bring in waves of enemies. Now, over here we have Lord of the Rings trolls. I have not seen these before. And we also have the Uruk. So we've got some waves of enemies we can take on and take down. Now, one clarification I have to make is that this is actually U12 of Blade and Sorcery. This is not the latest version of the game. This is not 1.0, because a lot of these mods were made for U12 and either the mod authors have moved on or just they're not compatible anymore. So if you'd like to jump in and make your own Lord of the Rings experience with the maps and everything and the weapons, there are some weapon packs which are still, you know, in 1.0. But for the most part, if you want this sort of thing, it's only in U12. So if you want to backtrack to the old version, you can do in the Steam settings, in the branches, you can go back, which is what I've done, because this is the only version of the game that currently has the Outer Rim and mods like this. So, without further ado, I'll take you through the two maps and the two waves. Let's start off with some Urukai, shall we? Let's do this. And I hear them coming. The modelling is quite good. They've got all of the faces, like in the films. I'm not going to lie, it would be awesome to have hordes of orcs kind of coming up here and attacking, so you could fend them off. But at the moment, this is about all we're getting, because I think the engine would explode, my PC would explode as well. But you know, as it is, still pretty good, I would say. Oh wow, so it is actually the tomb. Oh, you've got the holes through there. I kind of want to, I wish I could open this, but I don't think you can. That's awesome though, look at that. But over here, this is exactly where the Fellowship had their fight with, is it Durin's tomb? I can't remember. And then this is where the scene happened. The fool of a took. I kind of want to jump down. I'm going to jump down. Let's have a look. I might die doing this. Oh. Nope. Okay, we're fully kitted back up. I don't think a troll will spawn in here. We can give it a try, but I highly doubt. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, so you can go into the holes. Oh my god, that's amazing. Look at that. Ah, oh, this is mad. I can only go this far, though. That's still cool, though. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, hello. Oh my god, it has spawned in. He's very disproportionate with his arms, I will say that much. And he makes normal human noises. That's quite funny. Okay. You know what? Okay, let's give it a go. Just a big old cave troll. But his face is just an Uruk, just bigger, you know? Don't know how much health it has. Ugh. The trolls are a little bit underwhelming, so I might call it a day on that. Back to the orcs. I want to fight them in here. As you may know, though, in the films, in Fellowship, when they come to the tomb, they don't fight Uruk-hai like we just were fighting. They fight Moria orcs. They fight the goblin-looking motherfuckers. That is what we've also got here, and we can start that wave and bring them on. These models are meant to look pretty nice. They've got their own weapons as well, which we should see now. There we go. If we slow it down, he's got a nice Moria sword. Ooh, and he's also trying to kill me. So, let's give this a go, shall we? Honestly, what this collection of mods, all which will be linked in the description, by the way, it showed me, is that you don't really need that much to make an experience feel connected and almost official with an IP, other than just the locations it's based in, a couple enemies, a couple weapons, and imagine a story-based game like this, where you can go through the mines of Moria, you can explore these areas, you can defend Helm's Deep. Hell, I'd even take some of the newer content, like you can fight in the Battle of Eregion from Rings of Power. If Amazon wanted to throw that money at a VR game, I would happily pay for it just to be in this world, hold these weapons, and fight these iconic battles on a big scale. It's stuff like this that needs the AAA VR treatment because it just isn't happening. However, it is happening on a smaller scale in mods like these. So the best way you can show support to the modders is either by supporting them financially or downloading their stuff, sharing it, getting it known, and while a lot of these mods have been kind of abandoned to the old versions and won't be updated, luckily you can go back and play them through the older versions of Blade & Sorcery on Steam. And I really enjoyed getting to basically play one of my all-time favourite films in VR and fight orcs to my heart's content. So thank you all for watching, thank you to our patrons and YouTube members Luke Bentley, Phil Irving, Hazit Mirza, Ace Gamer, Hippie Pickle, Jin007, A License to Chill, Sun WTF, Fat Controllers, The Game Cat, Andrew Ehrenreich, Jason Parker, Lamar Hall, Jordy Bansma, Lemon64K, Outcast VR, Prophecy777, Gundy, Salvador, and David Gebhardt. Thank you for watching once again, and I hope to see you all in the next one.